Dr. King said, "Let no man pull you low enough to hate him, but the blatant disrespect and rejection of rights had to test the patience of the man we call King. Or do you think he never fell victim to those things? Consider the commitment of a man in his position, determined to bring change through controversial conditions. Every day his decisions cause collision with the powers that be. They ain't want Martin to make it. We know he spent most of his life fighting segregation and working for civil rights with a faltering dedication, but the firebombing of his house is barely talked about. He took the non-violent route and decided to ride it out. And still the devil tested his will. Never forget what them whites did to Emmett Till. They dragged in all blacks for any and all acts involving the freedom. That's why it took a king to lead them. A Southern Baptist preacher with a vision that would change lives. They put him in prison, lacking permission to protest, and persevered the way he knows best, through non-violence when they told those dogs to go fetch. Had 300K marching up to Washington and 17K walking to work for a year. The strikes and protests accumulated more stress than any man should ever have to bear. You don't understand. Every second of his life was for a purpose. The enemies and opposition never held him down. He knocked those walls down and kept his head above the fray to the day that he was taken out by James Earl Ray. Recognize.
That is why the caged bird sings like a symphony of violins with broken strings, knowing it can't fly with clipped wings. It sees the potential that freedom can bring. But what is potential if it isn't kinetic? It's nothing unknown, and people will forget it, and you know our enemies like to dress up like skeptics, like the sugar in the diet of a known diabetic.
Recognize
that Dr. King did not bring us to the promised land. He created a platform for us to take charge and take stand. This is not the march of one man, but a movement with all of us hand in hand. His words come to life through our living, and if we don't act now, then his purpose goes missing. So we honor, but don't waste time reminiscing. We take time to give thanks and start giving. Educate the youth and
speak up.
If someone's listening,
recognize
that his spirit is forever, as long as we carry his dreams together, but divided we flake like the support of a feather, more fickle than snowfall in 80-degree weather. So yes, we take time to honor our people, but to also remember that we are all equal, to move forward like King and continue the sequel. He gave us a voice to be used by the people. Recognize. Yeah.